as we get you set for the 2023 college baseball season. Let's hear from the man who will be leading the way for Louisiana Tech. I'm now joined by Bulldog head coach Lane Burroughs. Coach, entering your 7th season here in Ruston, what comes to mind when you hear that?
Oh my goodness, it's hard to believe it's been 7 years. You think about, I think those 2 years we didn't have a facility. The tornado, I think I blocked it out or blacked out those 2 years. But sometimes, Sam, it seems longer. And then sometimes, on the other hand, it seems like it hadn't been that long. But a lot of changes. Obviously, this great facility just had tremendous changes in our facility, our team, the makeup of our team. A lot of coaches have come and gone. And but one thing's been consistent, and it's been our culture here and what we set out when we first got here to set the foundation of who we're going to be and who we are. And I felt like we've held on to that. So look, we tell people all the time, those 2 years, nobody left. We had some really good players. We had 4 All-Americans on that team that came back and hosted a regional. So, yeah, we set a foundation, a culture, and continue to build on that, but feel like that's been the standard, and that's held firm through everything.
And now you just signed a contract extension to keep you here for a little bit more time. During the offseason, your name was linked to Power 5 schools that would have brought you more money, more resources. But you decided to stay here in Ruston. Why?
Yeah, well, number one, look, money, it's cool and everything, but it ain't everything. It's you need to be happy. I'm getting older, believe it or not. I got 2 daughters that are in school here at Louisiana Tech. My son's 15, and he's on the high school baseball and football team, and he loves it, and my wife loves it here, and we love the people, and we get great support, and again, you know, it's great to make a lot of money and all that stuff, but it's also, to me, it's more important to be happy, and we're very happy here. When I pull up to this facility every day, genuinely, I'm excited about walking through the door. I never dread coming into this building or this place, and they got to put up with me a few more years. I'm glad they'll have me.
You just talked about how happy you are here. What does Louisiana Tech and this community mean to you?
Well, number one, the support we get is unbelievable. And I've coached at a lot of institutions. I've coached at places where the rival schools' flags are flying in that town. You know, but you come here to Ruston, and it's that state tee. That's what you see flying, and we've sold out our season tickets again, our chair backs, our banquets sold out in one day. And I mean, I grew up in Mississippi. I'm a small town type guy. I know you're from New York, and yeah, that's a little too big for me, but we love the small area, and you know, just to be able to go out to eat and shake hands and know people that walk up to you and genuinely have a relationship with them. You know, it's a tremendous community. We love it, and the support we get is just second to none.
The word to describe the past 2 seasons here that always gets thrown around is historic. But to you, what word comes to mind?
Oh, probably magical. I think especially in 21, you know, you're talking about we didn't get on this field. We practiced on it a week before we played our first game on it, so we didn't have it. We opened up the season at LSU, and we had an ice storm here. We didn't have a field. We were practicing in Memorial Gym, and I can remember thinking, wow, we're about to play LSU, and we can't even hit. We can't even throw. And for that team to go through all of that they had been through and to host a regional is just a magical run. The stars aligned for us, and you know, I said it when I got the job here. I think in your press conference you always you're a little cocky sometimes, probably over the top. I mean, I think a lot of people are. You try to you probably overpromise and hope you don't underdeliver. But I can remember saying we're going to host a regional, and as I was saying it, I remember thinking I don't know what I'm saying right here, but and we did. We tell our guys that all the time. We did it, and what a year to do it. The year we opened up this stadium, and then we lost Parker Bates, Hunter Wells. Some other guys, 2 of those 2 All-Americans, and so a lot of people didn't think coming back to last year we wouldn't be able to make another run, and we did. We won the tournament, and then we were able to get into another regional and ultimately eliminated. But I just feel like we keep taking those steps, and we talk about it with this team. It's time to take another one, and hopefully we can break through, get to a super, and you never know what happens once you get there.
The achievements go on and on for the past 2 seasons, 2 40-plus win seasons, a conference championship, hosting a regional, like you said, making a regional. When does that just become the norm for this program?
Well, you hope it is now. We have a saying, and the day I walked in the door here, it was kind of one of our mantras is expect over hope. Stop hoping we're going to win. Stop hoping, and I think now we're at that expect. And we lost some really good players off last year's team, as you know. I love our lineup. I like our pitching staff. It's a lot of unknowns because we did lose Obviously, 3 top 10 picks. When you talk about it, just in the pitching staff, 2 starters and Krieger. But I think that is the norm. Sam. That's where we want it to be. The expectations are high. You know, you kind of take a step back when your banquet sells out in one day and season tickets sell out, and you go, wow, you know, they're expecting us to do even more. But that's where you want it. I mean, if your program's in a situation where they're not expecting much, what are we doing? And I just firmly believe, without a shadow of a doubt, deep down inside all my being, I think we're going to get to Omaha. Is it this year? I don't know. I think we have the team that can do it. But I think eventually, and believe eventually, we're going to bust through and we're going to get to Omaha.
As a coach, it's kind of a new beginning in a way. What excites you about creating something new here?
You said it. This was the most anticipated fall since I've been the coach here, probably since my first year, just because it was different. You know, Taylor Young's gone, Still Netterville's gone, Krieger and Gibson and Jennings and those guys. Let's be honest, after you've been through the fall about 4 or 5 years, it kind of fall to those older guys. It kind of gets redundant, and everybody knows who's going to play. So the competition this past fall, and you know, we had some transfers from LSU. Brody Drost, Safford came in. Those guys are going to play a lot. They played a lot at LSU, and Raleigh Hector, pitcher from A&M, Ethan Bates from Arkansas. Those are guys that have come into our program, and they just, as a coach, I'm big on chemistry, and you kind of worry about guys from bigger schools coming in, but our guys embraced them. They embraced our guys, and that's one thing about our culture. They genuinely, all those guys love each other, and they love coming to work every day. And then you look out and you got Cole McConnell, who a Cape All-Star, set the RBI record last year. George Corona, he's been catching for us for 12 years. It seems like Jonathan Fincher, I think he's 32 now. He has 3 degrees, but there are some components that have been here, and they've been in the fire. They've been in stressful games, the Darius Myers, Phil Matoya, and add those new guys in with them. I think all of our coaching staff and our players really excited about seeing new faces mixed in with the older guys and what this team can do.
After your contract extension was announced, you went on Twitter, you tweeted, "This train ain't stopping, get on or get off the track." Yeah. What's the next stop for the Lane train?
Well, hopefully Omaha. I mean, I'm not a big social media guy. I do get on Twitter every now and then. I actually ran that by Eric, our athletic director. I said, "You okay if I put this out there just to get people excited?" He said, "Heck yeah, put it out." So we did, and obviously, you know, it was crazy. That whole day, there was a lot of rumors circulating. I actually had to send a message in our group to our players, "Hey, don't believe what you're hearing. I'm the coach here." I've been saying that forever because of the train that goes by. Get on the train or get off the track. That's what we always say, because it ain't stopping, and that's just one of our mantras we say all the time. So hopefully the next stop is Omaha, Nebraska. That's our goal. That's where we're looking to go, and I think we can get there.